Hi.
You the caller?
I am.
All right, what? Because this call's not making any sense.
How do you figure?
As far as the notes that they gave me. So what's going on?
I've met you before.
Never met you now.
What's your name?
Officer Williams.
Officer Williams. Okay, my name is Jocelyn.
Okay.
Um, right now, I'd like to get my disabled son, and I have suspicion because even now, I don't see that my front door camera is working. Now, I've had a few police reports that I've documented this week about suspicions with my cameras, my phone, strange objects around my home. My daughter got evicted, or she left this week, and I have my son waiting on the sheriff to be evicted as well. Now, right now, my sons and my mother are in the house, and I'd just like to go to domestic violence shelter until I see what's going on with my cameras and my security. I don't feel safe in my home. My son has direct access to the backyard here, where there were things propped up against his window, like someone who's trying to get in. I asked him to come out. He refuses to come out of his room. He's 20. He can refuse, but I don't feel safe when he refuses because I can't inspect the house. I pay my mortgage on.
Why can't you?
Exactly. I don't know.
I mean, what's stopping you from asking?
I went down there and asked him if I could inspect his room. He wouldn't come out. Worried about his safety.
I mean, the house is yours, right?
I'm renting it. I'm on the lease.
Who's all? Okay, I guess better. Who's all on the lease?
Well, it's my son and my mother and my dog.
All three of you. Who's the primary on the lease?
I am.
Okay, so who's responsible? I'm assuming you pay the rent.
Yes, sir. I pay all the bills. Yes, sir.
Okay.
He doesn't pay. He doesn't work. He doesn't go to school. Nothing. He stays in his room 24/7 unless he comes out to cook. He's cooking my food, which I've told him to stop. He can't afford his own food. He's 20. He doesn't have the right to eat the food of children. He can pay for his own food just like any other roommate.
Okay, and when is he supposed to be evicted?
I'm waiting on the sheriff any day now. I'm not sure.
So
I've already filed
it?
Yes, sir. Last week, yes, sir. They said it was in the system already, like Wednesday.
We don't have access to their stuff.
Understandable.
I mean, I'll go in there with you and let them.
Well, I mean, at this point, I know you're limited, and I know he's grown. You can't leave until the sheriff gets here and gets served and all that. I understand.
I'll go for it, unless he voluntarily leaves on his own.
Right, and he's not gonna come out of the room. But I do see, like last night, I came in with groceries, and I brought in a pizza with my son, and I come in and I look on the cameras. There's no footage of that. So that's really what's piquing my concern, is that my coming and goings are not being recorded.
Does he have access to the
He
cameras?
does. I have reason to believe he's hacking my cameras, yes.
Okay, what kind of...
It's Vivint.
Okay, why don't you contact them and have them change the access?
I thought I could manually do it, but I just didn't want to do it, and then him still being some kind of hacker, be able to infiltrate before he was evicted.
Well, no, then you'll have proof. Right now it's only speculation.
So just give him a call.
I would give them a call.
Okay.
And like, look, I need to change all the passwords. I need to change access to it, and that way.
Yeah, we could be on the same page a little bit.
No one will have access to.
Because I've changed a few things, but he can still come in. That's my problem. So I'll give them a call and see if we can start there. As far as walking around the house, the way this is set up, because we can just, even as you leave, if he had somebody out in the house, they can just come back through his window. So there's really no essential point until I call Vivint to make sure the cameras are online. Okay, so I'll, do you have a report? Can I get a card for a report for today? Oh, look at that. You having our daily bread too. And then, because my son doesn't pay for his phone bill, I got that cut off this morning. So I have no direct way to access him. I can call my son Javaris that he refuses at his age to get help for. Like, he was supposed to be at work so he could get medical insurance for his cataracts. He can't see.
Okay.
He's got asthma. Thank you, sir. And like I said, we just had, my daughter just got her things and left. So it's really just him that's the issue. So once the sheriff can just evict him, everything should go back to normal, hopefully.
I would reach out
Yeah, I'll
to the
call
civil
Vivian.
department tomorrow morning because they are Monday through Friday only.
The civil department?
That's who serves the evictions for the sheriff's department.
Okay. And just see if they have an ETA?
They just ask them if you've already filed it with the county clerk at the courthouse.
Yes,
they
sir.
should have it if you file it on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
They should have it. They should start they do service maybe this week.
Hallelujah.
And ask them and
Jesus,
just
yes.
ask them.
All right.
At what point can I plan on you guys coming out and serving with the eviction?
Yeah.
Did they do the standard eviction or did they do an expedited eviction?
I did an expedited.
Okay.
I had some health concerns about things in the home that they should have serviced or they're trying to service.
Okay.
That's why I gave them pictures of the conditions and told them that this is really the reason why medically I wanted my son to get help. I don't think he's breathing right. He doesn't have asthma, his medications, he's not taking his medications. It's a concern. So I'm just utilizing every avenue that I know.
Okay. Yeah. Reach out to them tomorrow morning. They should be there after 8, 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
And they should have gave you a docket number and all that stuff.
Yes, sir. I have the receipt. Mm-hmm.
And they should be able to tell you when they're going to come out to do service or attempt to do service.
Okay.
And at that point, you'll know which direction you need to go in as far as what's next.
Right.
That part, after that,
we'll just take it from there. All right.
That would be it. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming out. Like I said,
no
I
problem.
appreciate y'all, for helping me out. But I'm really trying to help my kids. As a mom, you see things going wrong, you got to let somebody know, So thank you so much for coming out.
At that point, you may have to, depending on his mental health.
But that's I had the National Crisis Line, 988, the Suicide Crisis and Prevention people come out. They talked to my daughter. I'm not sure how much information they got from her because I was concerned about my grandson and the way she was living down there with no windows. So I told them my daughter just got released from the hospital. She slit her arms. She's suicidal. I was worried about my grandson. They said because she's grown, she can do whatever she wants to do. I said, but at least take the baby to the doctor. She refuses. He has no insurance. He's supposed to wear glasses. He doesn't at all. He's supposed to have his shots. He hasn't gotten his shots in a year and a half, as far as I know. Baby has no insurance. Mom doesn't have any insurance. So I have a lot of concerns for my teenagers that any parent would have. Any parent would have. So, like I said, I thank you, and I'll go through those steps and get things in order.
All right. Well,
thank you.
Like I said, call us back if you need us.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best. Thank you. Mm-mm. Officer Williams. Which one? You know what you really don't see? Maybe because I'm not usually out here. I'm gonna go to Quick Trip and get some gas. Be back.